we are unable to create those alpha waves in a conscious activity, in an activity which we are working and interacting and all that. And so meditation gives us that experience of where we can allow our mind to relax and have that calmness. And when we have this experience of calmness from within, automatically our clarity of thought for the situation, our focus for the person with whom I interact opens up. We're able to see the virtues, the qualities, and we are able to respond differently. Let's have an experience. So let's have an experience of being able to reconnect to these virtues and qualities. Is it okay? So let's spend time with ourselves. We have had a lot of opportunity to talk to share with people in our life. And it's so interesting, so wonderful also. A lot of sharing, happiness, a lot of interesting experiences we've had. But have we given time to ourselves? In our appointment diary, have we written our name? Very less. When we dial our own number also on the mobile, what will happen? It's engaged. And so we find that it's so important. Meditation is a step. First step is giving time to myself. And we find we give time to only that person whom we love, whom we care for, who's important in my life. And we find to remain happy, I need to give time to my state of mind, my own self. And when I give time to myself, automatically I'm able to give time to my body also. Let's have this wonderful experience of few minutes of introspection and silence with myself. Maybe because some of you are doing it for the first time, or maybe you're not doing it regularly. So it's like that child who has started walking. So when the child starts walking, what do? We give it support? Or do we allow the child to maybe find its own way? No. We take the child's hand step by step and we give support. Or we give it a little walking movement, a gadget which will help it to walk smoothly. So in the same way, I will give you a few thoughts which will allow your mind to channelize itself within. There'll be a little music also around you. And maybe we'll have some different lights. Why? This red light which we will have just reminds us of the Supreme Father and the abode of the Supreme. So we find that as we are all actors in this world drama, Shakespeare said that this world is a drama, so we all are playing some role here. And so we find that there must be, as we are on stage, there must be some green room. Yes, there must be a place from where we have come, and that is the world of silence. And so let's travel to that world of silence and connect with the higher self, the Supreme, who's the source of all these virtues and happiness. So these lights are just to remind us of that. And it's also the button stop. When we are on the road, you see the red light, it says stop. So we consciously stop our mind from wandering outside in our work, responsibilities, families, and other things outside. We'll come back to it. But we consciously take leave. We take that little time out for ourselves, and that's why there's this right. But we can meditate in every light, but just to create an environment, we'll enjoy this light. We'll have some soft music also, which will support you. But throughout the day, when we meditate, we can meditate without the support also. Let's take some time for ourselves. And as I become aware of myself sitting here, enjoying with my friends, my Jio family and others, I become aware that I am sitting in this room with people around me. And yet for some time, through my mind's eye, I see myself all by myself, alone. And as I visualize myself sitting comfortably, relaxed, my body settles down. I stop moving and I'm comfortable. through my mind's eye, I see this beautiful light shining between the forehead, which now I know is the being of light, my innate self, the life source. As I become aware of this light, I enjoy its true nature of calmness, of peace. I allow this thought to remain, that I am a peaceful being, a being of light, a being of peace. And I feel so comfortable and settled. I enjoy this state of mind, of lightness, of silence. And I realize that this calmness, peace, and lightness is my natural state of mind. And as I'm experiencing this calmness, I remember my family. I remember those people who love me and whom I love. My life partner, my children, my parents. And now as I see them, I see the beautiful light shining between their foreheads. And I see them also as beings of light, peace, the children of the divine. And I allow this vibration of peace, love, and happiness to reach them. I create this vision of my family being under God's canopy of blessings, always happy, always protected. And I know that situations will come, and yet this inner love, happiness will support me and my family. And now I turn my attention towards my workplace, and I consciously remember the people with whom I work every day. I interact with them. My colleagues, people reporting to me, working with me, my seniors. And now when I see them, I also see them as beautiful points of light, the spark of divine energy radiating in their forehead. And I see them also as beings of light, as beings of peace. And I send this vibration of happiness, of good wishes to each one of them. And with all my heart, I wish a lot of happiness and success in their life. And as I send this vibration of love and happiness to them, I see the environment at work being more lighter, being more comfortable, being more happier. And now I move my attention to the world, this wonderful world where I live. And in my mind, through my mind's eye, I see the entire globe in front of me. I see India, my country, and yet I see all the other countries around me, the world, different countries, different cultures, different religions, different colors. And yet when I see each one of them, I recognize them also as beautiful divine sparks of energy. I see the light radiating between their foreheads. They are also beings of peace, beings of love. I see the world as my family now, and I send this vibration of peace, of good wishes to each one of them. I bring in my mind those places where people are in pain, people are in stress. There has been a calamity, there has been some challenging situations. And I send this vibration of peace, compassion, strength to each one of them. And as I'm sending this energy of love, good wishes, and compassion to them, I feel that energy reaching out to me. I slowly come back to the awareness of myself sitting in this hall alone. And when I look within, I find my heart is full of love, full of happiness, full of peace and compassion. And now I recognize that this is my true nature. To be happy is my birthright. I am a happy soul. I am the child of the ocean of happiness. I allow this feeling to remain with me. I merge this feeling of inner love and happiness. And I gently come back to the awareness of this present. I open my eyes now and I can look around. I recognize this family with whom I'm sitting, my friends. And yet within, when I look within, I feel so light, so happy, so peaceful. And I know that throughout the day, I can go back to this feeling whenever